At USI, over 500 students are moving into the dorms today. They have about 100 student volunteers helping them out. The city plans to add a hero home to Letcher Street. This means that a police officer will live in the community that they patrol. Brunch isn't the only way Evanston residents are celebrating Mother's Day. Here at Seville Flowers, customers can buy a variety of arrangements. The Makers Market draws in a variety of artists and vendors, some making products on site and others handing out samples, like this cookie. I'm here at Dexter Elementary. It's on the corner of Dexter Avenue and Washington Avenue. Now, let me tell you, it is a pretty busy intersection. I was here earlier today when students were trying to cross the street and multiple cars were pulled over for speeding. That's right, Jamie. I was at the scene earlier while firefighters worked to put these fires out. But in the midst of a heat wave, the flames weren't the only thing they were battling.
Big changes are coming to one neighborhood in Henderson. City leaders are planning to revitalize the once thriving East End. Mila Brandson joins us now after talking with city leaders. So, Mila, what's the plan?
That's right, Jamie. I visited the Letcher Street corridor in Henderson today. It's part of the inner city neighborhood on the East End. The city has been purchasing properties on this block in an effort to draw more people to the area.
The Letcher Street corridor is getting a facelift. Henderson city officials are working to bring people and businesses back to the area.
Taking something that used to be nice, that is currently not where it should be, and making it nice again. And making that area of the neighborhood thrive and really inspiring commerce in that area for the first time in many, many years.
Decades ago, the area was full of small businesses. Henderson Mayor Brad Staton says the East End Revitalization Project aims to add retail spaces, rehabilitate homes, and open a new community center.
Things like ice cream shops or small restaurants or barber shops or butcher shops or things that would be visited and used primarily by the people of the inner city, but also could attract people from all over our city to that area just to do business.
The city plans to add a hero home to Letcher Street. This means that a police officer will live in the community that they patrol.
It's going to be a very safe and a very inviting place for the people in the neighborhood, and I cannot wait until we open that thing up and see what the reaction is of the people in the neighborhoods, because I'm absolutely positive that they're going to love it.
Local architect and lifelong Henderson resident Tim Skinner and his firm have created drawings for the project. He says he wants the space to be accessible for residents.
I think a very important aspect of the whole thing, especially in a retail development, is to have functions that people in the neighborhood will use and they can walk to. And if they're successful enough, people from other part of town will come to them.
The mayor says the city is planning to purchase 2 more properties on Letcher Street. He says it could take 2 to 3 years before the city starts construction. We'll keep you updated on the progress. You might know that there's fluoride in your toothpaste, or remember getting it painted on your teeth at the dentist. But did you know that there's probably fluoride in your water?
According to the CDC, about 3/4 of Americans have access to fluoridated drinking water through their public water systems. Dr. Joseph Silberman, an Evanston dentist, says fluoride is a mineral that strengthens teeth and reduces cavities.
As you use your teeth, they're constantly being broken down and built up. So by using fluoride, we help the fluoride gets incorporated into your teeth and actually hardens teeth.
Fluoride was first added to public drinking water in 1945, but recently water fluoridation has come under fire, with Utah becoming the first state to ban water fluoridation in March. U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is pushing the Environmental Protection Agency to reevaluate fluoride standards.
To make America healthy again.
A recent review by the National Toxicology Program found that, quote, higher levels of fluoride exposure, such as drinking water containing more than 1.5 milligrams of fluoride per liter, are associated with lower IQ in children. The analysis did not determine if the low level of 0.7 milligrams per liter, the level currently recommended by the U.S. Public Health Service, had a negative effect on IQ. But Associate Dean for the Division of Prevention and Public Health Sciences at the University of Illinois Chicago, Dr. Scott Tomar, who is a member of the National Fluoride Advisory Committee from the American Dental Association, says these results should be taken lightly. Tomar says 75% of the studies included in the review were at a high risk of bias.
As a As an epidemiologist and a dentist, I put almost no stock in most of that.
Dr. Stephen Levy, a professor at the University of Iowa who is also a member of the National Fluoride Advisory Committee, says the NTP review has received inappropriate publicity.
In the presence of uncertainty, people decide, let's not take that risk, even though it's a very tiny risk.
As of now, Illinois mandates community water fluoridation.
We're committed to complying with the laws here in Illinois.
Evanston Water Production Bureau Chief Daryl King says the water department's laboratory staff tests for fluoride daily and sends a sample to the Illinois Department of Public Health each month to monitor fluoride levels.
Any consumer can purchase a point of use filter and filter pretty much whatever they want out at home.
As of now, experts say the benefits outweigh the risks, but the debate over fluoride doesn't seem to be drying up soon. In Evanston, Mila Brandson, Northwestern News Network.
A new clinic is hoping to close a healthcare gap in Union County. The Sturgis Clinic opened Wednesday afternoon with a ribbon cutting. I talked to owners and supporters about how this will impact the small community.
1, 2, 3. There we go!
Dozens of people lined Main Street to celebrate a new development for Sturgis Healthcare.
I just made it my mission about 10 years ago to bring healthcare back to this area.
In the past, Sturgis residents have had to travel to neighboring towns for urgent care. Physician's assistant Meredith Hall says she has worked for over 4 years to open her own clinic in the area.
That's why we were started, to extend healthcare to areas that had none.
Sturgis native Mark Lamb says he used to go to Morganfield or Henderson for healthcare. He says he's eager to have a closer option.
It's really convenient for us here, and I also take care of my 93-year-old mom, and Meredith has seen her before, and it's just great to know I'm 2 minutes away from great care.
I think it's the referral forms.
The clinic will offer urgent care for all ages and primary care for adults. Hall says she hopes to create a friendly environment in the clinic.
You know, when you come in, I want it to feel like your grandmother's house. Like, I don't want it to feel like a doctor's office. You know, I want the patients to feel comfortable. I want them to be heard and just be able to spend time with them and, you know, give them that old-fashioned touch.
Hall says she's also partnering with a physician in Owensboro if patients need further care. The clinic is located on North Main Street in Sturgis. They're open Tuesday through Friday from 8 to 5.